Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Clarissa Kennan, and here we are talking about going from a broken lover girl to a healed lover girl, mental health, woman empowerment, self improvement, self development, motherhood, depression, just all the things that is keeping us stagnant and stuck of becoming the best version of ourselves. And if you resonate with that, stay tuned and let's hop into this video today. So, last video, which I will post below here, I talked about the intro and the introductory of becoming that girl that goes from broken lover girl to healed lover girl. I wanted to dive into another episode of how to go from a broken lover girl to a healed lover girl, and how it's definitely impacting your life. You know it's impacting your life. It brings you this sense of hopelessness. It brings you this sense of self-doubt, even self-sabotaging. Even when it does, something good does come to the front door, you will even self-doubt yourself. Um it questions your ability to create, to be, to design this persona and this person that you ultimately want to be, and this life that you ultimately deserve. Like, this lover girl syndrome, which I would say what causes a lover girl syndrome is emotional trauma. There's no way around that. Another thing that can also, which is going into today, is that I wanted to talk about the mental health aspect of the lover girl syndrome, and how you could be needing to seek professional help, mental health therapists, counselors that can support you with identifying your behaviors and symptoms and being able to diagnose you, so you can get more of a clear path, right? Get more of a clear path of what's triggering you, what caused the triggers, right? For you to ultimately be this lover girl that doesn't receive love, that doesn't know how to love herself to receive ultimately a healthy love, right? One thing for me is that I have been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, as well as a mood disorder, bipolar 2. So I literally did not know that, wow, there's a thing of what's causing me to think and feel the way that I do, based on the lack of nurturance, the lack of emotional security. I had abandonment issues, right? My father abandoned me as a child. My mother was emotionally unavailable, right? Those things have shaped the way that the way that I think now, the way that I feel now, the way that I attract men and women, my social relationships, my intimate relationships, my relationship to myself, which is the most important part. The first step before we talk about a man or a woman, we need to first talk about our relationship with ourselves, right? It has impacted my life, you know, my goals, my dreams. Look at me now, like starting things, not finishing them, back on it again, right? Like, let's be real, right? Let's be honest. This lover girl syndrome, this broken lover girl, is literally a curse, is literally a virus, right? That has lived too long in my body, you know? So I want to praise that you can overcome those mental health diagnoses. You can, it's possible. It's just that you got to be willing to want to do the work. 2 years for me, y'all. 2 years for me to know that I am capable of becoming that girl, that lover girl, the healed lover girl, not the broken one, but the healed one, the one that is hopeful, the one that is patient, kind, the one that can wait, the one that enjoys the process now of dating someone, because you know what? Sooner or later, they're going to step on their own shoe and they're going to cut their own self off, right? The one that no longer is allowing the acceptance of being love bombed. No more. No more, right? So, one of the main symptoms of the lover girl syndrome regarding the mental health issue is dealing with the black and white thinking, the all or nothing, no gray, right? No gray area there. the anxious attachments that comes along with it, right? Very anxious. Like, dang, he's not texting me anymore. Did he lose interest? Is he thinking about someone else? Or self-sabotaging, right? The PBD. That's the PBD for you, right? The borderline personality disorder is when one person will do one thing, you have them as far as this glorified, this like grandiose person, like, oh my God, he's amazing. Like, oh my God. And then you lose interest. Like, now I hate him. Now I hate him. Now I don't even want to talk to him because he did one thing or something to make you just totally lose total interest of him, right? That's not ideal, right? And this is literally what I have been working through, right? Of figuring out, unraveling my thinking process, unraveling my emotions when someone does something and it's something that triggers me when it probably shouldn't trigger me, right? For instance, I'm talking to this guy now. Longest talking stage I had, a month. No love bombing. All green flags so far. No love bombing, right? But he triggered certain old patterns of thinking and feeling because he will go from, he's busy, he's at work, right? Good morning messages. Again, he is nothing that he's not doing right. It's my thinking about it is just right. How do he go from, like, he haven't messaged me since this morning, right? Like, what's going on here? Did he lose interest? Was it something that I said, right? Like, no, he's probably got busy with the day, right? So I sit here and I say, honestly, you guys, talking to someone now, and this is very helpful for you that I talked about in the ebook, it's very important for you to do serial dating as well. But that's not today's conversation. We'll talk about that in another video. But as far as today, I will say that your mental challenges, your mental health will need to be checked. That's chapter 2. Mental health needs to be checked. Okay? So, Zyla, I'm fine. I'm fine. Can I finish? Zyla, let me finish, okay? All right, you guys. I'm at home today on Memorial Day, and I have my daughter. Zyla, bye. Bye, Coco Melon. So, like I mentioned, you guys, is that when it comes down to the mental health challenges that you have, they will be checked at the door if you meet someone that's healthy, that has done the work, that has went to therapy, right? They will be checked. There's no way around it. I do not believe that you can heal alone and do a solo journey of healing. You cannot do a solo healing journey alone. I'm sorry, you can't. You can be in the house, do your healing for a year. When you come out that house, you will be triggered. You will be. When you meet someone, when you interact with someone, those things may still come up. That's the work that has to be done, right? That's when you're finally working, is when you meet someone that triggers emotional wounds that comes up for you, right? So with this current situation that I'm having, he brought up a lot of emotional triggers for me because I was so used to the red flags. I was so used to being love bombed. I was so used to being devalued, not respected, not not valued, not respected, and not treated properly, that when someone who is the total opposite of that, you don't know how to receive it. It's true. You will not know how to process it in a healthy way. So that's why it's so important to track, to journal, communicate. I communicate to him at this stage. We have a healthy communication where I'm like, no, I'm bringing this up. I need some reassurance. Like, I need him to reassure me of what I'm feeling right now. And he's blessed that I am vulnerable enough to express to him how I feel, right? And I'm like, and I take time. Sometimes I don't respond to him. Sometimes he's like, dang, she's just MIA, because I need time to process. I have a rising in Scorpio, okay, and a Cancer moon. And I'm a Capricorn. My sun sign is a Capricorn. So woo, there's a lot of water and a lot of emotions that goes on with me when I talk to someone or when I do anything dealing with me. I am thinking, I am feeling, right? So with him, I made sure to like, let me process, let me not say something that may jeopardize and self-sabotage this situation, because this is new for me. All because this is new does not mean that it's wrong. All because this is new does not mean that I don't deserve it, right? Like, why am I telling myself that? Why am I thinking that? Why am I feeling that? You know? That's that broken lover girl syndrome that will come back up. Again, it's been 2 years for me. 2 years abstaining from sex, no situationships, okay? No babies, no pregnancy, no nothing, no crying. The only crying that I have been doing is grieving my old person, me, my old self. I have been grieving my old self because I know there's things that I must let go of myself in order to make that jump, to become her, right? So yes, you guys, when it comes down to breaking this habit of becoming a broken lover girl, right? Going from a broken lover girl to a healed lover girl, you're going to have to check yourself. You're going to have to lean in and not lean away, right? And it is okay to date while you, again, if you need time alone, that's fine. But what I'm saying is dating, talking to multiple people, serial dating is very key to being able to continue your process of healing and creating and adapting to new habits and behaviors. All right. And that's what has helped me so far. I've said a lot here. Hopefully those things was very helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. You are helping a single mother of two girls. You're helping a woman who's on a quest. You're helping a Black woman who's on the quest of becoming something great, and the world needs me. Okay. However, I do need to feel supported in reassurance and validation from you guys too, that this is topics and things that you are interested in and that you like where I'm headed regarding this series. Okay. Other than that, yes, please like, share, and subscribe. Please comment, and also please join my new Facebook group that I just did, right? I just created, which is called From Broken Lover Girl to Healed Lover Girl. Also, I have an ebook that I created as well. I would love for you guys to also download that as well, which is From Broken Lover Girl to Healed Lover Girl. And I also have a workshop coming up on June 2nd. That's why I need to get this video out so you guys can go ahead and join that. That will be on an Eventbrite link down below as well. And also, I'll share my TikTok too. I post little clips and things like that on there as well. Okay. My ultimate goal right now, you guys, is to build a community, is to build an audience so I can continue to grow as a healer. I can continue to share how I have gotten to this point in my life at 32 years old, overcoming emotional trauma, overcoming the mental health barriers, diagnosis, right? Overcoming it while also being a single mother as well. All right. So much love. I'm sending you guys love, light, strength, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.